Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, and getting listeners. Back again with another podcast. This is your only Brewers Daily podcast. We talk Brewers baseball every single day. 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time is our upload time on YouTube, Spotify, Spotify. I think I said that. Radio Public, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Google, you name it, Rumble, wherever you find your podcast, we are there. So we come at you, we talk Brewers baseball, we talk post game, we talk about everything that matters in the eyes of the Milwaukee Brewers fans, Milwaukee Brewers Nation. We also have live streams every Saturday at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. So if you want to join the conversation, you can join in there. You can also join me on Twitter, Miller Minute. You can join me on Facebook on the Miller Park Minute and the Milwaukee Brewers group. You name it, we're there. We have a SeatGeek code, $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Miller Park Minute is that code. You can support the channel at patreon.com/Miller Park Minute. And you can also join down below for a membership where you get exclusive perks and different stuff like that. So that being said, we have covered all those bases. Let's get into the game and talk about none other than Joey Wiemer. So Willy Adames came back today. Big news for the Brew Crew. Your first place, NL Central first place, Milwaukee Brewers. So the good, the bad, the downright ugly. Really, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about this lineup and this team. And so we rolled out with a lineup of Yelich, Adames, Tellez, Miller, Singleton, who did not get sent down today, Anderson, Montessario, Caratini, and Wiemer. I find it very interesting. Turang did go down today. Hopefully we don't start coughing fit like last episode. Sorry of those of you who listened to it. I listened to it later and it was a little rough. But let's talk about Burns, the most important man of the game. 8 innings of shutout ball, 9 Ks, 2 hits allowed, 0 earned runs. Burns is back, baby. This is a Burns Cy Young-esque start. And we haven't seen one of these in a long time. And he was really locating his pitches. He found his stuff. Just good pitching all out from Burns. But that does not forget to talk about Joey Wiemer's 4-hit game. He was a triple shy of the cycle, and not that the man can't get a triple. But he hit 2 home runs, a double. He had 5 RBIs on the day and 2 runs scored. Willy Adames in his return went 2 for 5 with a homer, a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Hit parade it was. We had 16 hits and 10 runs. Everybody got into the party. The exception of like Tellez, Contreras, Anderson, Montessario, Wiemer. I love Wiemer. Wiemer is my favorite. I think I've told you that he's my favorite young. I like his speed. I like the way he plays. Good stuff all the way around. RBI doubles for Montessario and Singleton. Gave up 2 runs late. We only used 2 pitchers in this whole deal, so Souza was the other pitcher. Just a great sacrifice for Caratini. There was an ugly moment where Caratini looked like he got hit pretty bad. He did stay in the game and ended up being okay, but still kind of ugly nonetheless. I'd say that's the downright ugly was that hit. There's nothing bad about this. Could have scored a few more runs. Really, doesn't matter. No, the good thing though, it's good to be talking positive Brewers baseball again. But the good, excuse me, the good piece here is this is an Orioles team who has been on the rise. Who's one of the top in the power rankings. And you guys listen to me when I talk about power rankings? They're one of the top teams. They're hanging up top, second place in the AL East, which is a tough division to be in. So for this to take 2 games, take a series, we got a 12-10 start tomorrow with Colin Ray on the hill. To take these first 2 games is ginormous. We can win against the good teams. We can win against them all. And we got, like I said, Colin Ray tomorrow. So let's talk about the moves. Excuse me. Moves. So, of course, Willie Adames was reinstated today from the 7-day concussion list. Turang was optioned. Adames missed a little less than 2 weeks after he was struck in the head with a foul ball while leaning against a dugout rail on May 26th. Since then, Adames has made steady progress and worked out with AAA Wisconsin. He played minor league rehab ball with AAA Wisconsin, going 2 for 6 with a homer, 3 walks, 3 runs scored. Basically, they're saying, despite the 2 hits on Tuesday, he struggled mightily. Turang, that is. So they wanted to send him back down, give him one more time, work on his swing. The league has taught Bryce some lessons here about offense. Counsell said, at this point in time, it's like, let's just step back for a while, put you in a different environment where the pressure to produce is not so there. We can relax a little bit, work on some things while still playing. That has to happen. You do need to produce at a certain level to be a contributor in winning baseball. Bryce and we talked openly about that. He's a competitor. He gets that. There's an environment to allow him to get back at it. So basically, they're saying that they're giving him that window. They're giving him that opportunity. I don't think Craig Counsell wanted to do it. I think Craig Counsell just wanted to get keep the freshest bats, the bats with the most going. That's where you see Montessori and Singleton still on the roster and on the team. And we'll see what changes going forward. Eric Lauer did start throwing today. He allowed 4 runs, 2 earned on 4 hits, and 2 walks while striking out 5 for AAA Nashville on Tuesday. The lefty is working back from the IL stint for non-throwing shoulder injury that doubled as a chance to hit the reset button after a shaky start. Lauer is set to make multiple starts on assignment, according to manager Craig Counsell. Backus, who stepped off waivers from the Mariners in April, logged 1 inning with 1 strikeout for Nashville Tuesday. Matt Bush and Jesse Winker. Bush will start rehab assignment with AAA Nashville this week. Thursday is targeted his first outing. Winker is scheduled to start for Nashville on Wednesday. Miley's first game action is scheduled for Sunday with AA Biloxi in Mississippi. Miley believes he could return to the rotation after that 1 outing. So Miley is feeling really good. He is going to be back very soon, which is awesome. I mean, let's get these guys healthy. I mean, I think the spark plug today was our boy Willie Adames. So, and we need these guys all to kind of figure it all out and take shape, take form. I think that's important. Vote for your all stars, guys. Remember to vote early, vote often. Um, you can vote up to twice a day, 5 times a day. Send 5 ballots. Stuff those ballot boxes. I know it's gonna be a long stretch and a hard stretch to get Brewers in there, but we gotta try, right? I'd like to see an Owen Miller and like a Contreras get in. I think Contreras has proven himself to be an all-star. All right, let's bite. Wisconsin Sports Heroics has a trade Burns thing. I hate to even give these time of day. Milwaukee Brewers certainly have a situation on their hands. One of the best pitchers in the game. Corbin Burns is a two-time All-Star, 21 and 22, and NL Cy Young winner in 21. However, the writing seems to be on the wall as his time in Milwaukee is coming to an end. Up Nightingale USA Today provided a major update to the possible pending trade. Bob Nightingale gives a timeline. Article written by Steven Sazales outlined timeline when Corbin Burns is expected not to be a member of the Milwaukee Brewers anymore. Nightingale's notes column. Okay, that's confusing. USA Today Bob Nightingale shared updates as a few players who have been in trade rumor mill as of late, including Burns. Nightingale noted that Brewers privately say they have no intention of trading Burns ahead of the deadline. Nightingale added Milwaukee plans to keep Burns until this winter. The right-hander likely will be traded sometime this winter. Burns' future with the Brewers has been quite a story in the world of MLB for years now. Principal owner Mark Antonazio noted ahead of 2022 the team would be open to reaching an agreement with Burns on an extension, but two sides did not end up coming to terms on such a contract. Speculation regarding Burns' future in Milwaukee ramped up when he lost his arbitration case in the 2023 campaign. The two-time All-Star was seeking 10.75 mil for this season. He instead awarded 10.1 mil. Burns, who is under contract with the Brewers for one more season, was not pleased with the entire dilemma that unfolded. No denying the relationship is definitely hurt. I guess this is a quote from what we heard before. There is no new information here. This is just a repeat of old information. Will Burns be traded? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't. I just don't see it. All right, I'm going to bite on some trade rumors for quick. Trade proposal lands Milwaukee Brewers Michael Lorenzen from Detroit. So they're saying Michael Lorenzen for Cam Robinson. Okay. Who knows? Here's another one. Sports Heroics. I guess let's post trade talk. So they're saying for those. Okay. Who's actually willing to make value plays even when they are uncomfortable, not unpopular. There is no Dylan Cease or Tim Anderson or Shane Bieber. Rod Rosario deals to be had. Burns and Willie package would be tempting. For what? I don't know. What are they saying? What are they saying they're going to get? A few MLB ready prospects could be Jared Schuster, AJ Smith. Oh, from the Braves? Okay, come on. Now we're just grasping at straws for clickbait titles. It's ridiculous. Stop it. Just knock it off. I'm over it. I don't care. I said this about Josh Hader last year, and Josh Hader got traded, and I was upset. So if it happens, it happens. My youth baseball boys run ruled every inning tonight, so we had a good game. A little better than the Monday night fiasco. We played the North Fondy boys on Monday, and we just got a bunch of whoops. So um, my boy went 2 for 3, three, 3 for 3. I don't remember. It's in the scorebook, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't foresee these trades. Um, you're gonna get everybody healthy, and they're not gonna get the most value for Corbin Burns unless he starts pitching like a Cy Young winner for the rest of the season. So let's wait until that happens, I guess. Maximize his value, let him pitch good, and then we'll worry about what he's worth and what we can get for him and everything like that. That being said, guys, I think that's all I got for you tonight. This has been the Miller Park Minute. Remember to like, subscribe, follow us if you're listening to on podcast platform. We'll catch you guys in the next episode tomorrow. It'll be an afternoon one, so maybe we'll do a live session or watch along tomorrow afternoon sometime. Thanks for watching, guys, or listening. You have a great rest of your night, day, whatever time you're listening to this. Thanks, and go Blue.